Okay, hi guys. I'm super mad right now. Wow, this lighting makes my eyebrows look so dark. I don't have any makeup on my eyebrows. Like, I have just voluptuous eyebrows. I mean, I did shape my eyebrows. I don't know if I did a good job. What do you guys think? Let me know down below how y'all do your eyebrows. Sorry for this weird camera angle. That line is the door. I literally was messing with my gimbal for like a half hour. It was more like an hour, and I could not get the thing to just stand straight. It's got full battery. I don't know what's going on. I need a freaking tripod. Comment down below what's a good tripod. I think the gimbal, not that it's bad, but I think the gimbal is really good, just not for still videos. So traveling around, I guess it's all right. I did have some few issues, but I think that it's user error in a few things. But this is definitely not user error. I didn't even touch it and it won't stay up. Anyways, I know that was a long intro, but I'm trying to make this intro quite short because I have some things that I need to get in the freezer. So I literally have my camera just standing on a box, like a jewelry box, you know, like those boxes that you get like a pair of earrings in or something. Anyways, that's enough of that. So I wanted to get this video up, and I needed to do this intro really quick because I have some things that need to go back in the freezer. I'm going to do a Dollar Tree haul and also explain that you don't need to be rich to be vegan or healthy for that matter. I get a lot of questions and a lot of people saying also, how do you afford being vegan? Or people also say things like, oh, I want to go vegan or vegetarian, but I'm waiting until I have more money or a little more income. And I'm going to prove to you right now that you don't need to. Anyway, so let's get into this video. I also have of course, my Pellegrino fizzy water. Hashtag not spons. Let me open this. I was so tempted to open it. But listen, guys, I don't know if you can hear this. Oh, it didn't. You can't hear it in the video. But anyways, I love that sound when you open a fizzy drink and it goes psst. Oh, so satisfying. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to be drinking out of a straw today with this because chugging it just looks kind of weird on the video. So let's take a drink. The fizz. I was thinking of getting a soda stream, but then the CO2 is kind of expensive, number one. And number two, you have all the waste of those CO2 bottles. But this is like $3.39 to get one of these big friggin' 25.3 fluid ounce 1 pint Pellegrinos. So I hate soda and I hate things that are too sweet. So the only thing I would be using it for is the CO2 for the sparkling water. So comment down below if you have the soda stream or if you have a better idea on how we could get these. I do know you can buy them at Costco in the smaller bottles in bulk. But I don't know really how cost effective that is compared to the soda stream, as I've never really costed it out or had the soda stream. So anyways, so let's just get into this video. So I did buy some things and I'll do a little bit of explaining here. I do have some notes on my phone as well. I wrote down things so that way I don't ramble a little too much. So first thing I got, as you can see, John's already gotten into these, and he says they're quite good. I will do a taste test probably on these another time, but I did get these Mug Root Beer Ice Pops. You get 8 pops for $1, and they're 30 calories each. Now, I know this channel is called Food Habits, and it's a lot of, you know, supposed to be healthy, but let me tell you, everything in moderation except for your fruits and vegetables. That's my motto. So it does say sugar. Now this is technically vegan. Depends on how strict you are as far as sugar and whether or not you want to look into it as far as calling the company and asking about whether or not their sugar uses bone char. Now, bone char is part of an animal bone that they use to make the sugar whiter and more pure. So if you normally just buy regular sugar, you know, it's white because it's probably bone char. But if you look at regular just sugar not with bone char, it's like a tanner, slightly tanner color. So they do that for aesthetics and other purposes. But these are, I bought these root beer ice pops. Yeah, so these are really good, John said, and I took a little lick of it. Oh man, they taste just like A&W root beer. You know, these are so good. Good treat too. So there's that. And then I also bought this, that's getting the open stuff. I used this last night. This is Picked Sweet Farms Steamables Green Peas. Now, I don't use these according to package directions, which says you can just microwave this entire bag. Now, because I already opened it because I used it last night for my kids' dinner. Now, I always like to have peas or frozen vegetables in the freezer because it's a quick thing. You know, even at the dollar store, they sell rice, you know, brown rice and pasta and other things like that. You could just put that in there. They even sell tomato sauce. Just throw that in there and you have a meal. And I didn't even use all of this. I've got maybe 2 or 3 more servings out of here. So, you know, for $1, folks, $1, you can eat vegetables. Okay, folks? Now, peas have a lot of fiber and also a lot of your B vitamins, which a lot of people are worried when they go vegan of how am I going to get all my B vitamins? Well, I believe peas, yes, they have B6 and they have B2, and they also have a lot of vitamin K, and they have iron and phosphorus and vitamin C, and it's winter time right now still, so vitamin C is a big deal. You should get a lot more vitamin C in the winter time because that's when the sniffly nose and the cough start coming along. That's another thing too. So you can eat healthy. The other frozen thing that I got was, as far as healthy vegetable things go, is I got this California blend. Yes, I know it's not organic, but I'm trying to prove you can still eat healthy at the dollar store. You have to go by your budget, right? So, and you're not harming animals. So it's a win-win. I bought this California blend, TJ Farm Select vegetable bag, and it comes with carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower. Now, we love cauliflower. This would be great to put into a stir fry. And like I said again, they sell noodles and rice at the dollar store. So, you know, this is also good to put in ramen soups. One time I went to this place, doesn't exist anymore, but cool idea. They had a ramen soup and they put soy milk in the broth. So you can even find soy milk at the dollar store, everybody. So get your vegetables. And broccoli, you know, everybody always talks about broccoli and saying you should eat more of it. So why? Broccoli is a good form of calcium. And calcium is good for your bones. And people normally drink milk, which has a lot of other disgusting things in it that you don't want to be eating. But let me tell you, they add calcium to the milk, which is why it's good for you. But it wouldn't be good for you if they didn't process it in a way to add that calcium. Now, naturally, broccoli already has a lot of calcium. So that's one thing too that's good about it. It also has B vitamins as well and vitamin C. And it's a green vegetable. So the darker the green, the vegetable, the healthier the food is for you. Broccoli also contains a lot of fiber. That goes with any vegetable. But broccoli is known for having a lot of fiber, and it also has vitamin B6, like I said, and it also has phosphorus and iron, and it also has vitamin E. So that's a good thing about broccoli. And the ones that usually come frozen, you can eat the bottom part too. I know I don't eat the stem usually, but the stems that come in the frozen ones, because they're already pre-cooked, they're nice and soft. So you don't have to worry about overcooking your vegetables, because if you overcook your vegetables, you're losing out on a lot of the nutrients. So there's that. And then we talked about carrots before, but carrots are good for your eyes and your skin and your hair. And then there's also cauliflower in here. I really like to make cauliflower rice, which I'll do a video on that. But cauliflower, what a lot of people don't know about cauliflower is that cauliflower is also good for your eye health. And it helps fight inflammation. So if you have arthritis or joint pain, that helps with that. And it also helps reduce the risk of cancer. So it's only $1, folks. You can eat healthy. So I got another couple of things, actually. Let's see. Okay, I got another 3 things in the frozen. One of these is, I did heat them up so we can try them right now, is the traditional vegetable spring rolls. And you get quite a lot of these. You get 3.5 servings in this container. This is by Jennifer's Garden, traditional vegetable spring rolls, all natural, no artificial ingredients, 3 rolls per serving, 55 calories per roll, no cholesterol, no MSG, quick and easy microwave, bake, or fry. So I did put these in the oven, and we are going to do a taste test of these. So it gives you the directions on the back, but they have cabbage, carrots, mushrooms, green beans, vermicelli, mung bean noodle, salt, spices, vegetable oil. It does have palm oil. And I feel really bad consuming things that have palm oil, but you do the best you can, you know what I mean? So they also have sesame, soy, potato starch, and then that's the inside. And then the crust is wheat flour and water. So this is the spring roll. And then I also got a couple more things. I got this golden crust Jamaican style vegetable patties. And this had microwave directions. You microwave for 2 minutes. I don't normally use the microwave for a lot of things, but there was this in there. So I wanted to get to these really quick because I don't want them to get cold or soggy, because I want to give the best review and information about them. So this is golden crust. It looks like there's carrots, broccoli, corn, onions, and then some seasoning like oregano and things like that. So this is not what I thought it was going to be, but I'll show you what that these taste like and look like in a minute. Okay, and then the last thing I got as far as prepared foods go that you gotta make, I got these vegetable samosas. Oh, I freaking love vegetable samosas. They're so good. We used to go to Indian restaurants and get vegetable samosas. This one is by the brand, it says 100% vegetarian. Can you guys see that? Oh, it's backwards in the video. Well, anyways, it says 100% vegetarian, but I did look on the ingredients, and it is vegan. Again, it does have palm oil, but it's got potatoes, wheat flour, vegetable oil, which is the palm oil, peas, salt, ginger, coriander seeds, cumin, red chili powder, fenugreek, and thyme seeds. So it does sound very good, and it's low in sugar. I don't like things that are super sweet. So we're going to try these out. Let me get all these things back in the freezer, and then I'll get back to you guys. One sec. Hold up. All right, so everything's back in the freezer and we're gonna try my stuff. So first off, we're gonna try each one and then I'm going to cleanse my palate. Got my Pellegrino and I'll give you my opinion. So first off, we're gonna do these samosas. They're really tiny and cute. I was not expecting these to be so tiny. Usually I'm used to getting a package of samosas and they're like this big and you only get like 4 of them. But you get like a whole bunch of these little snack size. They kind of little tiny triangles. So yeah, they're really cute. They get crispy in the oven a little bit on the outside like a crust. So there is that. That's kind of good. Yeah. So these kind of remind me of like, I don't know, an Indian Hot Pocket, I guess. I don't know. I've never had a real Hot Pocket, but these kind of remind me of a little Indian Hot Pocket. So let's give it a try. Okay. Now, excuse me, right off the bat, I noticed this big, huge kick of cumin. It's like a very, very strong, dry cumin all in your mouth. I think it needs a sauce. Let me try it one more time. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's got a nice crunch. But you taste the fenugreek. The dough on the outside doesn't really have any flavor. Let me get another one so we can just try and pick off this dough and see if it has any flavor. Let's open it up. Oh, by the way, here's what it looks like on the inside. You see some peas and carrots and things like that. Let's just try and get some of this dough. Okay, so the dough is a non-distinct flavor. It's just holding all the stuff inside and gives it that crunch to all the soft, moist things in the middle. But it doesn't really have that much flavor to it by its own. Most of the things you taste are the fenugreek and the cumin. Doesn't really have no potato flavor. Not really too much any flavors other than that. They're not bad. Would I get these again? Well, maybe. But if I were to ever eat these again, because they are a little dry, I definitely think that it would need some sauce. They should put a tiny little packet of sauce that you just microwave and, you know, like, I don't know. It needs a sauce, like tamarind sauce or a spicy mint chutney. Oh, I freaking love spicy mint chutney. Like when you go to the Indian restaurants and you get mint chutney and the tamarind sauce and you get to dip your stuff in that. Oh, so good. If you have not tried it, it's the sweet and savory with the spicy salty. Oh, it's to die for. So, anyways, those are the vegetarian, it says on the package, but it's vegan, samosas. So let's cleanse our palate and try the next thing. Get in there. Ah. All right. Okay. So I took the straw out because otherwise it would fall all the way down here and that would be a tragedy. All the way in the bottle. No. Okay. So, the next thing we have to try are these egg rolls. Now, based on that one being so dry, and because I always like sauce on my egg rolls, I brought in this new squeezable bottle, Frank's Red Hot Sweet Ginger Raji. Now, this kind of tastes like that sweet and sour sauce that, you know, you get with egg rolls or really any fried food at a Chinese joint, like a fast food Chinese. This is what this tastes like. It's Frank's Red Hot Sweet Rajili. How do you say that? Frank's Red Hot Sweet Ginger Rajili hot sauce. Not sponsored, but there's this. And originally, I thought I didn't like it, but it grew on me. I guess I just wasn't eating it with the right things. So first, we're going to try one plain. They're really tiny, fit in my hand, little egg rolls. But it is at the dollar store, and you get a lot of them. So, like they say on Good Mythical Morning, sink it and, or, no, how do they say? They say dink it and sink it. Again, really crunchy, but it tastes just like the egg rolls at a fast food Chinese, except it's got less filling in it. Yeah, so they're good. But I do notice, I'll take another bite and really flaky egg roll crust on the outside. But what I notice is that there's a thick layer. Can you even see? No, it doesn't show. Yeah, there. See the shine? This is a matte lipstick. It's the same lipstick that I talked about in my other video. It's a lip stain. So you can see in the video, that is grease and oil. So you can feel that grease and oil on your lips as soon as you take a bite. Now, it's not too greasy and oily in your mouth like a lot of things are, and it doesn't leave a greasy film in your mouth, but proof. This is not the lighting. This is frickin' grease and oil from this. So I think they could use less oil, but hey, it's the dollar store, you know? And I'm trying to prove you can eat vegan at the dollar store. Now let's try it with a little of this Frank's and see if it makes it any better. I also found this at the dollar store. Originally, I didn't find this at Dollar Tree, which is where I got the rest of the stuff. I found this at the 99-cent store. But yeah, so I guess this fits right into this video. Try out a little. There's the sauce before it drips. There's the sauce on here. All right, let's try it. There was this restaurant that my mom and I used to go to, and she used to take all my friends there. This is when we moved back from Spain, and we don't remember the name of the restaurant. But all we did was we called it Greasy Chinese because it was friggin' greasy Chinese, but that's what made it taste good. Fat is flavor, everybody. So yeah, I think the sauce definitely makes it much better. With that grease, man. Can you see the grease on my fingers? All that shine, that's freaking grease. Should have brought a napkin in here. Anyway, that's it. That's the egg rolls. Let's cleanse our palate of all this grease. All right. So the last prepared food that I have is this golden crust Jamaican style vegetable patty. Empanada de verduras. Come on, I lived in Spain. I gotta know Spanish. Empanada de verduras. Verduras. Empanada de... Come on. I'm so tired. I was so tired today. Like, I didn't even know what our address was. Okay. Empanada de verduras. Anyways, microwave this for 2 minutes and let's try it out. It was not what I was expecting. It's this huge patty, like, with this flaky, it's already like crumbling everywhere, this flaky crust. This is like dry. You know what this tastes like? The dough tastes like a plain cooked flour tortilla, not a fresh one, like a store-bought flour tortilla with nothing on it. It's very dry and has the same texture as an old stale flour tortilla. Let's just try this. I'm going to do it over the plate because I know it's going to make a huge crumbly mess. Look at all these crumbs. That's from this big guy. Look how big it is. It's as big as my head. Dollar store. Let's try it out. Wow. That's a little spicy. It's a little spicy. I think there's going to be a part 2 to this video because I got more stuff. But, yeah. Let's see if we can get... So, as you can see, there's more dough as there is to filling. But it's like a pastry where it's got all these layers, you see? But let's try it again because I got mostly dough and I can feel by squishing it that there's more filling in the middle. So let me just break off this dough part. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that was a big crunch. This is all just dough. Let's take a bite. Really crunchy dough, dry. Let's try the inside and see if I can get some insides here. So this is very spicy. This is supposed to be Jamaican. I don't know. Same package. Jamaican style vegetable patty. Yeah, not bad. Again, this does need a sauce. But it's spicy and got lots of vegetables in there. I don't know if you can see the corn and this flaky crust. I guess on the outsides, like the edges of it, it was crispy and dry. But the inside's nice and moist, like a pastry. Guys, if you're gonna eat this, eat it over a plate. But it's really good. You know, in my mouth, I get this warm mouthfeel of the spice, whatever that is, peppers or something. But then it's not like spicy. I guess it is considered spicy, but you take a bite and it's not, you get all these interesting flavors in your mouth, which is really good, but It's not spicy as in hot. It just leaves your mouth nice and warm throughout eating this whole thing. So yeah, that's Dollar Tree part 1. Stick around for part 2. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Happy New Year, because I didn't say that already. And eat your vegetables and budget well. You can eat vegan at the dollar store. So I'll see you guys in part 2. Talk to you later. Bye. Whoops. Talk to you later. Bye. Peace.